Hi YouTube, UnionJackGamer here. I'm here with two other YouTubers. That's you, Jen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm new to all this. I'm the new one. I am FunkoMomma. They call me Jen. My name's Jennifer, but I'm FunkoMomma, and this is...
I'm Matthew Movies.
So we're here today. We're doing something kind of a bit different that we've never seen done on YouTube before, where we've chosen the worst pops out of all our collections. None of us know which ones they are, not even me. And we're going to basically tell the other ones, and then the ones that own the pops have got to defend them. So I'm going first, and that is me to you, Jen.
Uh-oh.
Which is your first one is your DJ Pon 3 My Little Pony pop.
Alright, here we go. First off, I got that in Pop in a Box.
Okay,
and
fair game.
Cool story about that one. The cool story about that was that the first time I got the box was messed up, and I contacted them because that one and the other one that came with it were messed up. So contacted them, and they were like, well, I need to see proof. I sent pictures, and they're like, okay, well, you can either, since they are UK and I'm US, they're like, you can either get 50% back and keep them, or you can destroy them to an unsellable means, as well as with the boxes. Send us proof, and we will send you new ones. And I was like, yeah, let's destroy them. So I've got 2 videos up. Y'all should go see it. It's funny. Let's see. The first one we ran over with my truck. And the second one we blew up with fireworks, caught it on fire, we shot it like point blank with a 9mm. We had a good time. So anyway, y'all should see that one. That's why I have that one. I'm not girly like that. So anyway. Thank you, Pop in a Box. I don't subscribe anymore.
Because to me, it just looks really stupid with its weird purple glasses.
Yeah. It's like, what is that? Or some movie where this girl wears glasses just like that. They're dark and they're round, and she's like, got this weird, the Langoliers, is that what it is, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, and that's what that reminds me of, that, or like Ray Charles or something. I don't know.
So the next one I chose for you was your Pop Tin, the 3, Disney villains, the Ursula, the Evil Queen, Maleficent.
Why do I have them?
Well, they were on your Pop Price Guide, so
they have a sticker about that big on the back that's bright orange, and I got them for like $2.74 from Barnes & Noble.
All right, okay.
So, but I do like the tins. I do like the tins, so it worked out. So I do like it, but whereas I don't like DJ Pond, whatever. But I do like that one. And it was $2.75, so that's why I have that one.
Yeah, the tin, I'm not a fan of Pocket Pop tins as it is, and I thought that was the worst one. I thought, actually, that would just be better if you did that as a 3-pack. So, as opposed to doing it as a tiny little tin.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, UJ.
Oh, boo. Why? I mean, they're so cute. It's like, I don't know. They're cute. And then you know what minis you're getting versus buying the little boxes and not knowing what you're getting.
Sure. I see what you're saying. I just personally, they just don't appeal to me at all.
No. I'd rather have a full-size pop.
Maybe I just like the organization of them and the fact that they don't like bend up like a pop box.
Maybe.
And you can use them to stack your other box. It works.
So they're structural. They're structural in nature.
They're like building blocks. Yeah, multifunctional. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
So next is you, Jen. You're to Matthew.
First off, let me say I had to go through and like scrutinize his pops because he had pops that I like, and I had no reason to question why he had it because they were good ones.
I'm the man with the taste. What can I say?
I tell you. The first one that I chose was Sharknado.
Okay, it's funny. I was saying to UJ when we were setting this whole video up that there was one that I kind of anticipated coming up, and it was Sharknado. I figured that would probably come up. And I'll be honest with you, when I first saw that one, that it was even available, I laughed really hard. I'm like, why is that a thing that exists? Like, the first movie is entertaining in a kitschy, terrible kind of way, and the rest suck, in my opinion. But I'm a huge shark movie fan, always have been. Like, I love Jaws. I even love goofy movies like Deep Blue Sea and all those. So I just love all those movies. So having a shark pop in and of itself was cool, and I just love like the goofiness of having like the tornado around it. I just think it's just cheesy enough to be awesome.
Wasn't that one of the ones you said was worth the most that you have?
Yeah.
Wasn't
When I was when I did my list of the ones that were worth the most, it was like $16, $17 or something like that. Because I don't have a lot of super expensive pops. I don't know if it would be on there now, but at the time it was.
I could look. But that's an expensive chunk of vinyl there. I don't know, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool. It's just to me, the whole concept of that movie is just like, what? Because I live in like Tornado Alley, so I'm like, if I saw a shark coming, I'd be like, I would die. The tornado would sweep me up because I'd be like.
Well, you know it's a documentary, right?
What? No, it's not.
What?
I've only watched it a little bit because it pissed me off watching it the first time. Tara Reid's in it, right?
Yeah.
I don't like to look at her. She's a ditz.
What do you know if Tara Reid's in a movie? It's gonna be great, obviously.
Well, American Pie was good.
Yes, that was before the
Weirdness.
Yeah.
Let's see, Sharknado. I'm looking up Sharknado real fast here. Let's see. These are 27. Wait, is that the right one? $27. The bloody ones were $65. Look at you, baller.
Yep. And I got it. I actually got it for free online.
Wow.
Shut the front door. How'd you do that?
I had a deal going with like a local guy, and we were kind of going back and forth on like the final tally, and then I was just like, "Hey, throw in Sharknado." He's like, "Yeah, all right."
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, worked out pretty well.
No, the second one, like the Sharknado one, was the easier one to pick, but the second one, I mean, I had to Google some of them because I didn't know who they were.
Sure.
But I went with Silver Surfer. Why do you have Silver Surfer?
Oh, see, like to me, that's like one of my favorite ones. Like I love the Silver Surfer. He's such an awesome comic book character, right? Like his story is that he's a being from a planet that had this giant alien creature called Galactus come to his planet and threaten to destroy it. And he sacrificed himself to become his servant in order to save his planet. And as a result, he's cursed to basically like never be able to find his home world again, and has to travel the cosmos and living a somewhat lonely existence. But like he's like such a noble character, and like I love the look of him. Like to me, I think he's a badass character for sure.
I'm gonna have to look him up. Like I'm not too familiar with the comic. I'm into the movies and stuff. I'm just now coming into all that.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I wasn't around it. My parents didn't do the comics or whatever. And
Sure.
But I mean, they're dorks, but they're not that kind of dorks. So, anyway, I'm trying to slowly build up a comic collection. I've only got like 6 or 7 now, but yeah. I want to get into that. My stepson likes them too. So, but well, I asked I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He was actually in a movie. The character. He was in the second Fantastic Four movie, which
that's right.
Isn't a marvelous movie, but I will I will say one of the few things that they got right to me was I actually thought the character of the Silver Surfer was done fairly well in the movie.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe that's why I was thinking about it though, was because that second movie, and I remember him being in it, and that's why I was like, why do you have it? Because it wasn't a good movie.
Well, I'll say for both those movies, I feel like those movies have a completely bad rep, and I think it's earned because I think they're bad movies. But both movies, I think, got elements really well, like got them done really well. Like in the first one and the second one, like the way that they had the interplay between the Thing and the Human Torch, to me was spot on. Like their kind of rivalry, and then in the second one, like I said, the Silver Surfer and Doom was decent in the second one at least.
Hmm. I think I asked too because you see Silver Surfer a lot in stores, just left on the shelves, and maybe I was thinking, well, it's such a common pop, So maybe that's what I was. That's my.
Well, no, I mean, if you're not aware of the character, like he does kind of look. Like the pop isn't. It would be so much cooler if it was metallic instead of being. It's kind of drab and gray and looks very plain. So I could see how somebody would pick that if they didn't have an investment in the character.
Yeah, because when Jen first sent that through to me last night, I was like, yeah, I agree with her, because the pop to me should be more, not metallic, but more chrome, because in that Fantastic Four movie, he was almost like liquid. So to me, a chrome effect would have been better. So when I looked at it, I thought, she's right, that looks...
Yeah, I mean, from the actual pop point of view, I could totally see what both of you are saying. It's just the character is so awesome to me that it makes up for the kind of mediocre nature of the pop.
I've done I don't know how many double takes on the shelves seeing it, like thinking it's something special, and then I'm like, oh, never mind. You know what I mean? Like the ones that look like they should be something and they're not. So anyway, those are my 2.
All right then.
Good answers.
You're next. Matthew, to me.
All right. So the first one I think is like jumped out at me right off the hop, and that's Agent 13 from Civil War.
Yes! 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 Yeah. I hate that pup! I hate it! Oh!
Why do you have it?
God. Oh, because I needed it to complete the Civil War collection. Okay, but
understand.
I literally hate that character. I mean, what Jen was saying when she was going on about the My Little Pony pop and attached it to fireworks, I am going to do that to this pop. Like, when I get round to reviewing it, I am literally going to attach it to every orifice on this earth and explode it. I hate that character.
Fun.
So you're going to destroy it in the most southern way possible, too?
No, it's not southern, it's redneck. It's redneck.
Okay.
Yes, I agree with you. I hate the character. I don't actually, to be honest, inform the pop as well. I don't think she should be a pop. She was in the film for what, like 8 frames?
2 seconds.
Like I don't mind the character in the comics. She's like okay. She's not great. I mean, I haven't read that much of her in the comics, so maybe my point of view is a little bit skewed just because of lack of knowledge. But what I've read from her, she seemed to me to be kind of like the boilerplate romantic interest that then over years and years of stories had a few interesting things happen to her. But yeah, I like that. I think the pop looks like crap, and based on the fact that it's from Civil War, I am flabbergasted that they made it. Other than I honestly feel like they probably made it because they wanted to have another female character, because she did nothing worth being like. And I mean, they've done that with other movies too, right? Like, there's other movies that you're like, really, they made that from that?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that one definitely jumped out at me. And then my number 2 choice is Nightmare Batman.
Oh, why?
Batman v Superman. I just okay. First off, I've said it before. I think there are way too many Batman pops. Like, it's ridiculous.
Okay. Never too many Batman. No.
I think there's way too many. And secondly, I think if you were gonna have a Batman pop, why have it from a scene that to me like served no purpose in that movie? Like, that scene was to me was utterly useless. Like what was the point of it? They were showing the fact that things could go awry if he doesn't stop Superman. Like, you could have easily done that with dialogue instead of making us sit through like a 10-minute sequence, and when then they cut out like all these scenes from the movie that made it actually make sense. Because if you watch the director's cut, the movie actually has a through line and a plot that is definable and you could follow. But in the actual cut of the movie, you're like, wait, what happened? Why does this person hate that person? Why is this going on? So if they had taken that scene, if that scene was like in the director's cut, I could have swallowed it a whole lot better than if they had cut it out and put in like 20-second sequences in the director's cut that made the story actually make sense. So I hate that scene because it is just useless to me. So I can't stand the pop because of it.
I like it. That pop looks awesome to me.
It's one of my top 10 pops. Yeah.
The pop looks cool. I'll give you that. But like to me, it doesn't only come down to like the coolness looking of the pop. To me, it comes down to like the setup of the pop, why the pop exists. Like, to me, it's a whole, like, there's a whole kit and caboodle, if you will.
He kind of reminds me of 10K from Z Nation. Do y'all watch that? Z Nation?
No. Sorry.
Never mind. Try it. It's funny. It's funny. It's kind of a satirical, but not satirical. You need to watch it. It's a good zombie series.
I like zombies, so maybe I'll check it out.
Who's that? What's that guy's name? He's the dorky guy. He's got a really long nose and skinny. DJ something.
Oh,
Qualls? DJ Qualls. Yeah, DJ. He's in it. And then that's really all I know in it. But yeah, it's pretty good. You should watch it. It's funny.
Definitely.
So,
give that a check out. So next is me to you, Matthew. So the first one that I picked was Slave Leia.
Okay, I can see why. Okay, first off, as the only straight male in this conversation, I mean, come on, that scene, come on. When I was a teenager and I watched Star Wars, it's like, yes. And then my wife, actually, funnily enough, is the one who got it for me, because she was out buying me pops last year for Christmas, and she saw that they had announced that they were not going to put out anything more Slave Leia, which I can kind of see. And so she thought it'd be kind of cool to have it because they're not going to be doing it anymore, right? But yeah, I mean, I can see why somebody would pick it, but again, as the straight male, no, come on. That scene. Nah.
I like how your wife thinks. That's pretty cool. My husband, I told Matthew, my husband could care less. He wouldn't buy me a pop if it was like a penny. He wouldn't. He would not show up at the house with a pop, and it's like every time I come home with one, he's like, eye rolling. I'm like, get over it. Really? But so.
You see, me and my other half, we're joint collectors, so like it actually works out very, very well. His collection's a lot smaller than mine, but we both agreed that when we looked at this, we were picking a Princess Leia to choose, and we're like, we don't know, she looks like a slut. And when I saw it on Matthew's list, I was like,
makes sense, right?
Done.
That point proven,
first one going on. It's like, nope.
I thought about that one, but I was like, well, no, I'm not going to ask that one because I maybe in the back of my head I knew exactly why you got it.
Hey, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm taking the high road on this one. I'm taking the grown man who used to be a teenager road on this thing.
Yeah. Y'all never quite get out of that stage either.
Nope.
It just kind of sticks.
Yep.
So the next one I chose for you, Matthew, is Leatherface from Chainsaw Massacre, because it looks weird.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I'll be honest. Of my horror pops, it's probably my least favorite. But I mean, I'm a completionist, as you are. So I love the idea of getting all the horror pops. Like I think the only one I'm missing is the guy from the character from Saw. And is there one Trick or Treat? I think there is. But anyways,
the pumpkin guy. The pumpkin
so yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of that pop. But I also dig it as in terms of it being a part of the collection, and also I do think it might be the most horrific of the horror pops.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So that in of itself, I think it's a successful effort from Funko.
I should have worn my Leatherface shirt I got in my horror block. It's pretty sweet. It's got the big face on. It's pretty awesome. But I wore my.
It's got teeth as well, and Funko Pops don't have teeth. So that's why it kind of freaks me out a little bit, because they don't have teeth.
Yeah, Pennywise has teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a few.
I know, but the general rule of thumb is that they don't have teeth or mouths. So when I looked at that, I thought, that looks weird.
Wouldn't it be weird if they had teeth but no mouth?
I'm with you. That's like that Candle Cove. Have y'all seen that series that just started out?
Nope.
It's like this character on it, and it's like teeth. The whole entire character is covered with teeth just sticking out of it. It's really creepy looking. Like I don't get creeped out, but I'm like, ooh, on that one.
That sounds like
gross. So
next is you to Jen, Matthew.
All right. So when I was looking through Jen's list, I found it kind of difficult, mainly because you have so many pops that, like, I could attack from the point of view of, like, I don't necessarily care, like, some of the Disney ones, like, you had like, I won't say, but you had some of the Disney ones that I don't necessarily care about, and then you had a lot of gaming ones that I'm not a gamer, so they didn't really apply to me. So, but I did find two that I thought were stick out like a sore thumb, and the first one was Bullseye, the Target dog.
I got that one because I like stickers, and it's like one that it's the logo for Target, and I don't know, I thought it looked cool, and it does look cool. You mean to go get it? I'll bring it in here and put it right here in front of the camera.
I'm not like I said. Like
no,
I
I'm just
said,
kidding.
UJ. I mean, it's not necessarily down to the look of the pop for me. It's a lot of it is like the existence of the pop, and like I mean, it probably doesn't help that Targets aren't really a thing here, so I have no emotional investment in those stores whatsoever.
Target's great.
But
I wouldn't mind doing that, like Spud McKenzie. I would love to get a Spud McKenzie one. You remember Spud McKenzie?
I do.
Back in the day.
Like to me that
like that.
To me that one would be better than the Bullseye one, because like it's like nostalgia. There's nostalgia in there. There's like like kitschiness. Like honestly, the fact that it wouldn't at this point it wouldn't be advertising a product. Like the Bullseye pop to me kind of advertised the Target store to a large degree.
Fair enough. I bought it from him, so I guess I advertised them and supported them, huh?
But yeah, I mean, Like
like
I
him.
said before, if you like them, that's awesome. For me, that was one of the lamer ones that jumped out right away.
I think I like to associate, like, I like to get big name brand and just what I feel about Funko Pops is like I haven't really collected too much, a little bit here and there, just because I have a bunch of kids and I didn't want to destroy it. So when I started collecting Funkos, I was like, this is awesome because you can collect all these things you've been wanting to collect your entire life.
Yeah.
But you couldn't because they're so expensive, or you couldn't have a collection here, collection here. But with Funko Pops, you can have one big collection of everything you like. Yeah. Boom, right there, and it's all cohesive and uniform, and that's probably, that's one of my favorite things about Funko is you can get everything you like, and it all looks the same. So
all right, there you go. And then my other choice was young Frank Walker from Tomorrowland.
I got him for like $4 on eBay, and I bought him right after we watched the movie. That was a really good movie. Have you watched that movie?
I have. I thought it was meh.
Nope.
I thought it was meh.
I liked it, but I guess it's because I watched it with my boys, and they kind of related to him as a young child or whatever, and I guess I kind of related to him because I was a smart kid too, And
so I hear you there. It's just, to me, from the movie standpoint, I thought that it had nothing to do with tomorrow. Like, why is that movie called Tomorrowland? I have no idea.
That's what it's called down at Disney World.
I know, but yes. But what is? I don't see any connection to the ride at Disney World or whatever, the exhibit at Disney World.
I like George Clooney. He's pretty sexy. So
I like George Clooney for completely different reasons, but
I'm with Jen's reasons. Okay, I agree.
I thought the movie was meh, and to me, I just had no interest in getting anything from it.
Okay, fair enough.
See, I've not seen the movie either, and nor have I been to Disneyland. So, World. You have Disney World. We have Disneyland Paris, which is like the rip-off. So,
yeah. Disney World's in Florida and Disneyland's in California.
Oh, right.
I've been to both. Yeah, and I would much rather go to Disney World because it's spread out more, whereas at Disneyland it's like a lot less land, so it's a lot more compact and cramped, and I don't like it as much as Disney World. So,
well, you should see the French one. It's even smaller. So
I'm going to see all of them before I die. Just like I'm going to visit every baseball stadium in the U.S. and Canada and Mexico or whatever before I die. Professional. That's one of my bucket list things is go watch a baseball game in like all the baseball stadiums.
Nice.
All right, is it my turn for you?
Yep.
So.
And I think I know which one he was like about, and I think that's the reaction I was hoping I would get out of it because you had a wonderful. You guys have great lists like in common with me, like in Star Wars stuff like that. I like it, but I'm not a geek about it. Like whatever, I think they look neat. But so I want to go with your Pop Pets Calico.
What?
Is that? Oh, maybe that's the one.
What?
I'll give you my reason when you get done giving me your reason.
Oh my god, no, you can't choose that one. That's my cat.
UJ, come on. Even in the video where you talked about having it, you were kind of sheepish about having it. You were kind of like, I got it. But just because it looks so much like my cat.
Boom.
You were kind of sheepish.
What?
Yeah, yeah. Oh. You know it's true.
Okay.
Matt.
Okay.
All right, so, you want to know the reason why I asked? Is because I have two calicos. I have two calicos, and I didn't know they had that pop, so now I'm really excited to get it. So I wanted to know why you had it, and now I know.
The thing is, I actually got it from America as well. I imported it because I couldn't wait for the UK. I couldn't wait for the UK release. I was like, I have to have this pop right now. So I imported it from America.
How much does it cost to buy something like that and then have it like shipped over like that from just a company?
It's not actually that much because in the UK we're allowed £15 free for purchases. So anything under £15 of delivery is fine. And I think that pop cost me like £8.60. So it came under the remit and it took like 2 weeks to arrive. I quite often do that. Like it's sometimes cheaper for me to buy pops from America and port them over.
Wow. And I could take it and ship it to you and it cost me like $13 to ship it over to you.
I don't know how it manages to be so cheap, but it is actually cheaper to buy them in America sometimes than it is here. Like, exclusives aren't. If I buy those, then they cost too much. But just standard ones like that.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's interesting. All right, so and see, maybe I got the wrong reaction. Maybe I thought I'd get it off of this, and I did Shaun of the Dead, Shaun from Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I kind of agree with you in that one, because I didn't actually pick that one. It came in a subscription box, so...
Yeah,
I like it.
You can send that over here if you want. I would love to have it.
I like it. I like that movie, but the reason I asked you was because it just didn't make sense with your little list you had going on. Yeah. It was like, boom, Star Wars, this, Shaun of the Dead, boom, and it was like he was just in there. I was like, why does he have that? It just doesn't make sense with his collection. So, yeah. There it is.
It was in a free
subscription boxes tend to do that.
Yeah, it was a free subscription box I got, and it was like, the theme was 3 Flavors of Cornetto trilogy, which is obviously the Simon Pegg movies. So, and he was the one representing Shaun of the Dead, was the pop. So,
I love those movies.
I knew you would, but
yeah, they're fun. They're funny. They're truly funny. I like them too.
I don't think The World's End gets enough credit.
No, I don't think it does either.
I watched it maybe the other day. It's been a while, but like with Emma Watson, that part cracks me up. When she comes in, they talk about rape or whatever in the hallway, and she comes out with all other crap and runs away.
You're thinking of the wrong movie.
No, and that's what that is. Oh,
no, you're thinking of This Is the End.
Just kidding. What did you say? Which one are you talking about then?
The World's End.
What is that one?
It's the last in the Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Edgar Wright trilogy. It's awesome.
I was thinking This Is It. Is it? What is that one called? This Is the End?
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I loved The World's End. I don't think it gets nearly enough credit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one, and you.
Yeah, well, I know. I was a big fan of that movie too, but I feel like that movie gets talked about enough. Whereas The World's End doesn't. I don't hear that many people talking about how awesome it was.
I'm gonna watch that then.
Yeah, the DVD came in my subscription box with that Funko Pop, so I keep meaning to get around to watching it, and then I end up doing stuff like this. It takes me like 4 hours to sort out. Who needs a movie?
I need to do a couple of movies.
I need movies. I like movies.
All
right, well, I think that's it.
I was looking at. I know I looked up for you too. I Googled who Ash from Army of Darkness was.
Oh, he's the best.
I know. Nah, I looked and he did look pretty bad. Bad butt. I'm gonna say bad butt since there's probably kids around, but yeah.
I mean, the look of the pop I think is awesome, and the character is so great. It's kind of he takes on creatures called Deadites that kind of are similar maybe to like a zombie, but they move fast, and his defining characteristic I should say is that not only is he like taking on these evil beings, but he's got like it's all about the humor with him. Like his lines, his one-liners are amazing. Like they're like if you haven't seen Army of Darkness, you should.
I will. I'll watch that one.
So good.
I'm writing them down as we're going. Try to see. Okay, if you were, we'll just keep it going for just another minute. If you were to pick, let's just say pick 2 pops from each other's list that you wish you had, which ones would they have been? Do you remember?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. It's about 2, but I do know that when I saw both of your lists, I was quite jealous that you both had Baymax.
Baymax is easy. I've got 2 Baymaxes. I've got a red one and a white one.
I've never seen him here ever.
Yeah, he's over here in like all the chain toy stores and everything. Toys R Us, Smiths.
I don't ever see him out, but I see him online.
Yeah, he's out. He's online. He's all over here in the UK. So
yeah, I unfortunately right now I'm not in a situation where I can really buy stuff online too much, so that kind of limits that. But I've never seen him out anywhere, and I've always loved that character. I thought I remember the first time I saw that movie, it was by far the character that jumped out at me. And so yeah, I was quite jealous of both of that. And I'm just looking at your list now. I really liked that you had the Iron Spider and the Spider-Man black suit glow in the dark.
Walgreens.
Those were both awesome.
Yeah, I saw those. I gotta have it. Like that commercial. Have y'all seen that commercial? No, probably not. It's just like the woman's like, I gotta have it. I
also got quite a bit of enjoyment out of the fact that you have some Saved by the Bell Pops. Those were my jam back in the
I figured y'all were gonna give me Screech or something as the one like, why do you have Screech? And I was like, because I got it for $5 and it was gonna go towards the set that I was gonna complete. And I like Screech. I don't like Dustin Diamond though. He's a pervert and a nasty freak, and he needs to be punched in the face.
Yeah, he's skeezy as all hell.
He's a jerk.
But I loved that show back when I was a kid. Like I used to wake up every weekend on Saturday morning and go and watch it. It was appointment viewing, so I have every season of it on DVD. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Saved by the.
I was looking here. The metallic twin pack you have, UJG. That's so hard to say.
It's all right. Someone called me
UJ, whatever. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna say, hey, you. All right. So the metallic twin pack for the Batman versus Superman. That'd be pretty cool to have because I have the Walmart, the glow in the dark ones. I need to put it next to that.
I know that was the one I was just about to say for you. Then, well, they haven't brought it out in the UK, and what was the worst part as well is someone I think shared it, and apparently it was on sale at Walmart for like $13 recently.
I got it for $7.
And my friend is actually from Alabama, and she was in Alabama at the time, and I was like, is there any way you can get to a Walmart and bring this back for me? And she was like, I don't think I can. I was like, darn. But it's not available here in the UK, which is a shame.
I live in Alabama.
Oh, do you?
Uh-huh. I mean, if you come to Alabama, dude, like, if you came to her house, that's literally, like, 45 minutes from me. I would totally meet up with you, and we would go have some beer. We don't have pubs, but we'd go have some beer at the bar.
Totally.
Are you even old enough to drink? You don't even look old enough to drink. I was 21 over here.
Jen, how old do you think I am?
I would give you, like, early 20s.
I'm 28.
Am I wrong? Are you trying to shut up? I'm sick. Little baby face and.
I'm nearly 30. Yeah.
That's funny.
I want your Santa Claus. I like the Santa Claus one you have too.
Oh,
I love all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
That was free. That was given to me by Toys R Us as a promotional thing. So I've got to promote it at Christmas apparently, and then send the video to Toys R Us. So.
What?
You just got it?
No, I got it back in February. They were like, "Oh, we'll give you it now, and then will you mind doing a review for us and sending it to us in December?" And I was like, "Yeah," thinking, "God, I hope I'm still doing YouTube in December," because at the time I just started.
Did they just reach out to you, or?
No, I'd been contacting retailers and things saying, "Hey, I'm setting up a Funko Pop channel. You know, is there anything we can do together?" And they said, "Yeah, we've got loads of Santa Claus pops left over. Would you mind reviewing one next Christmas for us?" And I was like, well, do I have to pay for it? And they was like, no, you can have it for free. And I was like, oh. So I got Santa Claus pop in February. So I did review this Christmas.
Amazon.
Hey, UJ, looking at your pops, the two biggest ones that jumped out at me as the ones I wanted were, one, like I said, the Baymax. And then number two, you just got it. What do you think it is? What do you think I'm going to say?
Oh, of course, the Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton Batman, yes.
So, I'm so jealous of that one. I think there's too many Batmans, but there's never enough Michael Keaton Batman.
No.
I agree with that.
I like it, but I think it could have been done just slightly better. But I do like it, and I'm very glad I got it. So.
Yes, I'm quite jealous of that one.
And I think the one I wanted from you was the one you sent me last night, which was the fact you got Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
And the fact that someone actually has an NYCC exclusive, because no one has in the UK. We don't have ours yet, so to see someone actually get an NYCC exclusive.
I'm pretty jealous of you on that one.
I was really surprised it was available. My wife told me that they had 5 at the store.
Wow.
I know, and like I've never seen an exclusive in a store in my entire time collecting pops. Never. Every exclusive I've had have come through the mail. But she was there, and she said they had 5 different ones. I was like, holy crap! So yeah, she picked one up for me, which was so cool.
Fun fact as well that Funko only shipped them in boxes of 6. So it's only one other person clearly got one there before you. So they mustn't have had that box out long. So
no, yeah, I think she did say that they got it from the back because they had one on the floor, and then they got the one that I got from the back. Yeah. So they might have just had time to put the one out, or maybe they just decided to only put the one out. But it seemed like it might have been relatively new. But I was so stoked, so stoked.
That's the first one I looked at, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I got Hawk Girl. When I went into Barnes & Noble, and the Hawk Girl was just like, oh, like this big halo around her of like light and glowy stuff, and I was like, mine, claimed. So I grabbed her up. She's really neat looking, really super neat. I would love to get in there and sculpt some of those. I don't think I'd be very good. I mean, I don't know. I can draw them, but I don't know if I could sculpt them. But I would love to get in there and design them. Like that'd be so much fun. There was a Star Wars one that you said you were wanting really bad, Matt.
Oh well, yeah. There's a few. I really want the Smuggler's Bounty Boba Fett, and then Lando and
That's Lando. I remember that.
and the Emperor.
Because I saw it on Walmart's website, General Hux. That's what it was. Never mind.
Yeah. Chinese Five Spice was nice enough to send that to me, which was awesome.
That's cool.
Wow.
Well,
Nice.
he had the Grail box, and they shipped him his entire year's worth all at once because they're shutting down.
Yeah.
And he got 3 General Hux. He got 3-0 from the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm pretty jealous about that.
Yeah, he was pretty pissed off for pretty good reason. But then he took the situation and made the best of it and sent them to people he knew would be stoked to have it. So I was really happy because that was definitely one I really wanted to get because I loved that character from the movies. I thought he didn't get nearly enough attention from people because I love the idea of in the old movies you have Darth Vader and Grand Moff Tarkin, right? But it seems pretty defined that you have Vader and then you have Tarkin, right? Whereas in this one, I love the power struggle between the two, and I love how it's still set up. I think it could be used to awesome storylines going.
Keep going. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I love that character. I was super stoked to get it for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the end of our first pop chat with Jen, FunkoMomma. So go subscribe to all 3 of our channels now. Our links are there, all there, just there. So, and we'll see you in our next video, which we're about to go discuss now. So, see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.